been sweeping up, so I need to use my face mask. Welcome to day 54 of the lockdown, and today we've been packing the kiln. I'm not videoing the packing the kiln because I like to concentrate on it, and I don't want distractions. You have to get it just right. So I've videoed it before. There's previous ones. It's very much the same. So it takes a few hours to do it properly. I've had to take a counter in. I broke a shelf, so you don't know about that. What I did after that was I did some clay reclaiming. I had a message from someone on YouTube saying, how do I reclaim my clay? So I've just done a little video of reclaiming it, and that's it really for today. So here's that video. Okay, someone sent me a message asking about how I reclaim my clay, and what I do is all the turnings from the wheel and making go into buckets. These are old these are mayonnaise buckets from the local takeaway, and they save them for me, which is quite good. I put the turnings in, top them up with water, leave them in the garden for a few weeks until the consistency evens out and there's not many bad lumps. And then all it's a question of doing is pouring them into these plaster bats. These were given to me by a friend. Easy to make. You just make a block mould and pour plaster in. I've got two of them here, so one bucket fills one of the plaster bats. This is not too bad to do in the summer, but when these have been outside in the garden in the winter, you end up with blue fingers. But it has to be done. So that's that one. I'll just go and get another. It's important to keep on top of your reclaiming, otherwise it becomes a bit of a daunting task that you really don't want to do. So there's all bits of detritus in it as well. It burns out in the kiln. This is a bit stiffer, this one. Not so much water in it. It's just normal, it's all stoneware. I use different types of stoneware, red, black, sort of red clay, black clay, stoneware, grout stoneware. It all ends up mixing up as one basic type. I couldn't tell you the makeup of it. So that's it. Leave that in there. This time of year it'll dry out pretty quick. And then once it's dried out, I take it out, wedge it up a little bit, put it through the pug mill. So that's it, all done. Scrape this off. Okay, so that's the second bucket put in. I can refill those now. It works out at about just about a bag and a half of clay, which is 3 bags of clay there, say, at £8 a bag, 24-25 pounds saving. So it's always economical to reclaim your clay. You can always mix this in with new clay and eke it out, but this will all just throw again once it goes through the pug mill. That's it. So I reclaim the clay. Okay, there's the pan emptied, more or less. It's given me 2/3 of a bucket already that I've just emptied.
A tip would be to try and let it go dry, because it will soak up water and mix a lot better. If you put sort of leather hard clay in it, it tends to stay lumpy and doesn't sort of mix that well. You have to leave it for longer, so it's not always you're not always able to do it, but if you can, especially this time of year, after a day or so, my wheel head it all dries up into turnings, and I'll just pour water on that now and it'll soak it up, and it'll be ready to use again in about a week or 2 weeks. Just a tip.
Alright, that's it. Day 54. Oh, thank you for buying the mugs, those people that have bought the mugs, if you've been watching. She's very grateful, Penny. She just put some more work on her Etsy site. She's populating it. She's just sort of starting off with it really, so she needs supporting. As all potters need supporting, all sole traders, they all need to be encouraged and supported. So have a look at it. I'll just put her the URL for her Etsy site in the contents down below. So if you just check that out, please. Really kind of you. So that's it. We're all done. See you all tomorrow.